We are meant to suffer in life. And what I mean by that is not suffer in a way where you commit the same mistakes over and over and over again. Because you're just putting yourself through suffering when you know the solution and the steps to take in order for you not to keep suffering that same problem. Let me break this down. We are meant to suffer when it comes to building our character. Like before making this video, I did not want to film myself because there was a million excuses running through my mind before filming. And the excuses were saying, oh, I'm so tired. I'll do it later. I don't know what to say. So you know what? I decided to just turn on the camera and speak. And now that I'm already, 2 minutes in, it's not that bad. I just got to keep the momentum going, And you could say this is sort of like a freestyle and I'm speaking through experience. But what I've realized through living 31 years of my life is it's very important to build your character through suffering, through putting yourself in the gym, lifting heavy weights. Like personally for me, I like to train boxing. I haven't trained boxing as of recent and as frequent as I want, because I am shifting my focus on other things, like building my brand, making videos like this on YouTube and stuff, and making money. And I know I haven't been training boxing myself, but I train other people. I teach kids how to box and stuff. And it's very important to make an impact to the world, even if it's just one person. And I know there's not going to be many views watching this video, but I make it just to at least get to one person, at least one, or even if it's just a person that is half listening, I don't care. I just want to put myself out there, and I feel like that's how you build character in life. Like, put yourself in the gym, read books, talk to people, Naturally, I'm an introvert, but maybe I'm just boxing myself into that belief. But the way I grew up and the way I observe myself and how I interact socially, sometimes I like to just keep to myself and and not interact. But I feel like if you want to expand your character and your life, you have to put yourself out there. And everyone has a naysayer in their mind. Everyone has a inner critic or a tyrant in your mind. You have to defeat that by taking action. defeat that by taking action. And you know what's been building my character lately? Working long hours and just working a lot, you know, and not following what I feel. And you know how people say like, oh yeah, follow your heart, follow what you feel, follow this. No, lead your own life. Have a vision in your life. Have a vision for your life. And no matter what you feel in your life, you have to take steps to build that vision in your mind. You know, and because I've been praying a lot, God has been showing me, and God has been giving me visions of what I need to do in my life, and this is what I need to do, is impact the world and reach out to people. And you know, I'm a father, right? So I naturally have to make impact to the next generation. And I'm talking to the fathers out there, like, don't just go home and be a blob. Don't just go home and be purposeless. You know, you got to go home and you got to go home and live hard. You know, build a quality life for yourself. Like, say, you know, crack a joke to your wife when you get home. Don't just like get home and be like, hey, work was this, you know, it was tiring. You know, tap into your creative mind and be like, oh, you know, work. Even if you feel like shit, just be like some, like, you know, same shit, different pile. Or, you know, it was nothing but a peanut. Or, you know, work was easy peasy lemon motherfucker squeezy, man. You know what I mean? Like, pop an accent out there. Or, you know, don't live a bland life. You're the creator of your life. God made you the creator of your life. We have to create. We have to build as men. We have to invent. We have to play with life's energy. We're so blessed. We are so blessed in this life. And I feel like, you know, I'm a victim of taking life for granted too, but squeeze the juice out of life, you know? And how you do that is make yourself suffer. That's how you build happiness in the end. That's how you build joy in your heart. But if you just go home like a robot, you sit down on your couch, you turn on the TV, and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and you snack out. Lately, you know, I haven't been craving weed because that's what I used to do. I used to come home, you know, roll one up, smoke some weed, and relax and chill. And don't get me wrong, that feels good. Especially when you got some snacks at your house, you got some munchies, right? But try not smoking weed. You know, give yourself some hard episodes in life, and so you can go through those hard episodes, and in the end, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll see more life. But if you just go home and smoke weed and you follow a pattern, a vicious cycle of just comfort, you won't go anywhere. And I want to somehow make money online, and I don't know exactly how to do it, but I'm taking the steps. I'm not just lollygagging and sitting down all day. I want to make the best out of my life. I want to make the most out of my life, you know? And I encourage you guys to do the same thing, girls and guys. Like, do something different, like journal instead of drinking that beer, or, you know, go to the gym, go for a run. Call out some friends that actually encourage you to do good in life, to encourage you to like make more money, encourage you to build your body, encourage you to be more smarter. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.